We did it. We're done. This is our last week for English 1101 and English 1201. So I have just a few last minute reminders that I wanted to send your way and a kind of a parting note to all of you in the class. For one, your final reflection essay is due this upcoming Thursday, and that's Thursday, December the 10th. So get that in, 11:59 p.m. It's due through Blackboard. Finally, if you have any outstanding revisions to like maybe your rhetorical analysis, the last day to get those submitted is also Thursday, December the 10th. That's kind of when I need everything so that I can go into the weekend and just hunker down and do a lot of grading. So any outstanding revisions, Thursday the 10th. That's when they're due. Finally, if you have any last minute questions about your work, about your revision, something that you're working on, make sure you email me with enough time to respond and to answer your question. If you email me Wednesday the 9th and say, hey, can you look over my essay? I won't have time to do that. So make sure you give me enough time to take a look at your work and to answer thoughtfully. I'm going to keep my office hours throughout finals week. So if you want to book a time to chat with me, let me know. I'd be happy to speak with you. If those times don't work for you, email me and we will find a time to chat. Because I get a lot of last minute questions about students' essays, they want, they're doing work to kind of meet the B contract. I get a lot of questions in the last week of class. If you'd like me to look at a revision of your essay, make sure you send me specific questions about your essay and specific areas that you want me to look at. Doing that means that I'll be able to answer more questions from more people and I'll be able to get to everybody. So ask me specific questions about your essay, particularly the rhetorical analysis. Just asking me a blanket, hey, am I good now? That's not going to work. Remember that I'm using the revised grading contract for grades that might be below a B. If you have any questions about that, if you want to know about your particular situation, I'm happy to do that. This is a different grading schema. It's not the points-based grading setup that you might have in other classes, so it's a little weird. But if you have any questions, I'm happy to chat with you about it. And finally, final grades are due for me. They're due Tuesday, December the 15th by noon. So that's when I need to get them entered in to Blackboard, or not Blackboard, but into the MySSU system. And then there's about a 12-hour window, and then they're available to you sometime on Wednesday. I will probably have grades completed over this weekend, but I will not be able to provide any comments on your essays, unfortunately. There's just not enough time. I wanted to give you guys as much time as I can, but there's not time for me to really kind of comment on your essays when you submit them on the 10th. I will, however, complete the rubrics for the assignments, and the rubrics, you can see them in Blackboard in the My Grades portion of Blackboard. So I'll complete the rubric, but I won't be able to add comments to the rubric. I won't have comments on your essays, unfortunately. There's just not enough time. If you'd like to chat about the work that you've completed, if you have questions about the grades that I've assigned for you, let me know. I'm happy to talk about that. I'm not shy about sharing how I thought you did on your essays and on your work. I'd be happy to speak with you after grades are submitted. Finally, I just wanted to, this is the real finally, I wanted to thank you all for your hard work this semester. I want to thank you for your patience. This is a tough class. English 1101 and 1201, it's more credit hours than most classes, and it's a lot of work. It really is, particularly that rhetorical analysis. That was a tough assignment. The semester has also been hard, not just because of the content of the class, but because of COVID, because of an election that was really ugly. This has been a tough time for a lot of you. Some of you have kind of told me that you've struggled mentally. I've been in the same boat. Like, this has been a tough time, been a dark time for a lot of folks. So it's been hard on me too. If this class was ever a source of anxiety or stress, I hope that you will forgive me. Maybe you can let me know how I might improve in the future. But I really never wanted this to be anything that make you anxious or nervous or anything about that. I think all of you that I've worked with throughout the semester have done really excellent work. And I think you should be proud that you've made it through this semester. This semester was a son of a bitch. We did it. We're finally at the end of it. I just want to thank you again for being a part of the class, and with everything that was going on, working with you all and working with the other grant writing class that I'm teaching, it was kind of the bright spots and kind of the refuge of all the shittiness that's kind of going around. So I just want to thank you all for that, and I want to wish you all the best. All right. Bye for now.